Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, we want to talk about guys who exploded on the scene last season. Look no further than wide receiver Steve Smith, from 10 catches as a rookie in 2001 to 88 a year ago, not to mention returns. He has more than arrived. Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints. This ought to be good.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, welcoming you to the Louisiana Superdome. Standing beside me is my right-hand man, Mr. Peter O'Keefe. And, Peter, we have a whole bunch of good receivers down there.
You're not kidding, Dan. Both of these teams have a receiving core that can spread the field and make big plays.
The Panthers are blessed with a core of receivers who are outstanding route runners. They get where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. The Saints have a group of receivers who share one common trait. They're good. They possess a common vision, and they combine to provide their offense with a number of passing options. Both of these groups have a chance to shine. The question is, which one?
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
I choose tails.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Sauerbrunn kicks it, and we are underway. Stecker catches it back at the 5. Tackled at the 25.
Aaron Stecker tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Saints will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Minter tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Mike Minter managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Gash gains 3 yards, and that brings up third down. Third down, 7 yards to go. Horn goes in motion. Rips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Artrell Hawkins was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
And he did a super job of lining up his man and then, pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won.
Smith fields the punt at the 30. Stopped at the 37.
Steve Smith did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Panthers get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 37-yard line. Smith snags the dart right sideline, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Jake Delhomme played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Davis takes his first carry of the game and picks up the first down.
I see counter. I see counter.
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Steve Smith had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Davis goes right up the middle and picks up a couple.
Stephen Davis played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Muhammad goes in motion. Muhammad grabs the rope right side, and he will be short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Cedric Hodge brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Sauerbrunn gets the snap and punts it away. Tackled at the 14.
Michael Lewis didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Saints stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 14-yard line.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Fuller catches the hard throw, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Aaron Brooks threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
Second down, 2 yards to go. Williams goes in motion. McAllister carries this one off to the right and jukes to a first down.
Deuce McAllister took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Wow, look at last year's stats. Talk about a great season.
Morgan tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Dan Morgan targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Gash will get the carry on second down and gains about 3 yards. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And Dan Morgan was the first linebacker taken in the 2001 draft, so you know big things are expected of him this year. 233 is a little undersized for a middle linebacker, but he has the strength of a 280-pound guy out there.
Third down with the tight end right. Python pulls in a lob here, and they get the first on third and long.
Jerome Python does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
Peter, it's early in the game. It's the first time they go deep, and he makes the big completion. What does that do for a team's confidence?
Well, Dan, obviously it's a huge boost, but there's still a lot of game left.
McAllister barges off right guard and heads out right. Dragged down at the 34.
Deuce McAllister took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
McAllister McAllister gets the call again and maybe picks up one on the play.
Deuce McAllister stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on 3rd and short. 3rd down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive. McAllister goes in motion. Gash gets past the line and converts the 3rd down.
Sam Gash can thank his blockers for that last play. If it wasn't for them, that play would have tanked.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Hey, watch counter! Watch counter! Ow! Counter, counter, counter! Press! Liz! Down! Way back!
Ballworth falls it in right side, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
Dante Stallworth has some company on this play, but he still makes the catch. That's good concentration and focus. It's worth another look. Oh, maybe they should have triple covered him there. Look at those stats. That's the definition of a standout year.
Brooks fires this one over the middle, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Joe Horn is just crazy good on this play, Dan. He refuses to be intimidated by triple coverage. I would have tried to throw somewhere else, I think. Oh, but it didn't matter. He made the catch. Great job.
Morgan makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Dan Morgan got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up.
Richter!
Brooks throws a big rainbow here, and it's intercepted. Bentley tackles him for a touchback.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Panthers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 20-yard line. No good. Incomplete.
Chris Magnum looked like he had a solid catch there, and yet somehow he found a way to drop it.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down with a split backfield. Smith goes in motion. Davis has his number called on 2nd down and picks up a couple.
Stephen Davis got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Davis catches it in the flat, and he will be well short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Ashley Ambrose brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Sauerbrunn lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Sauerbrunn takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Lewis fields the deep punt at the 30. Brought down at the 38.
Michael Lewis returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Saints were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 38-yard line. McAllister chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. McAllister gets the call again and picks up a couple.
Deuce McAllister used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Stallworth goes in motion. Stallworth makes the nice catch, and they convert on third down. First down, 2 tight ends in the game. McAllister gets the call on first down and heads upfield, dragged down at the 35.
Deuce McAllister stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play. Now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
McAllister picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Julius Peppers brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls, or wide receivers for that matter.
McAllister gets the ball and is dropped short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Tavares Tillman made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be fourth down. Berger gets the ball and kicks what will be a short one. Craver gets it off the bounce at the 4. The Panthers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 5-yard line. Davis picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down. It for his 5th carry and rambles for about 5. Third down, tight end to the left. Crow goes in motion. Malone lobs this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Cedric Hodge couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Sauerbrunn lines up in his own end zone for the punt. Sauerbrunn gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Lewis takes it at the 44, the 45, Tackled at the 40.
Michael Lewis didn't get fazed by that mammoth punt. He read the field, Dan, and managed to minimize it with a solid run back.
The Saints have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at the 40-yard line. Brooks just rifles this one, and it's incomplete.
Aaron Brooks has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 71 yards and 1 interception.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Pathon goes in motion. McAllister takes it for his 11th carry and heads wide right. Brought down at the 35.
Go, Brooks, come on, we need that first down.
Watch the counter, watch the counter, pick up the counter. Down!
Brooks nearly rifles this pass, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Dante Stallworth muffed an almost guaranteed catch there. And as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger takes the long snap and kicks what will be a short one. Touchdown at the 19.
Steve Smith got sandbagged before he hardly got anywhere on that run back, but the kick was so bad it still gave his offense a nice starting point.
The Panthers haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 19-yard line. Davis has his number called on first down and will lose about a yard here.
Cedric Hodge was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his third tackle of the game. Smith catches the bullet out left, and it's good for a gain of 10 on the play.
Steve Smith plays man-to-man, to man, to man. With 3 defenders, still makes the catch. What a player.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Davis gets the call on third down and barely picks up the first down.
Well, look at those last year numbers there. That's great production.
Hoover goes in motion. Davis will get the carry on first down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Stephen Davis used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Davis chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up third down. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. Smith catches it left sideline, and they convert on third down.
Steve Smith had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
Muhammad goes in motion. Davis takes this one way out left and picks up a couple. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah, see this right here? All right. Feel this? All right. That hurts. You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right. Let me help him up. Come on. You gotta get back to us. You gonna be all right to play?
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Thomas makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Fred Thomas came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Rifles it out left side, and the Panthers take their first timeout. First down, 10 yards to go. Smith hurls in the lob right side, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
What's the counter? Down.
Davis gets the call on second down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Delhomme unloads this to the right sideline, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Jake Delhomme throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Peter, that's his first touchdown pass of the game. How do his stats look?
Well, so far, he's got
88 yards and 1 touchdown.
Defense, watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now the point after, and it's good.
Yeah, give me some, baby. Give me some. Nice job, baby. You're going all the way. Wait a minute, right here. Look. Yeah.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Sauerbrunn kicks it off. Stallworth fields the kickoff at the 7. Stopped at the 23.
Dante Stallworth got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Saints offense takes the field with the clock at 18.
Down. Push it up. Go 26. Push it up. Go 26.
Makes the catch out to the left and is well past the markers for a first down. The Saints want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout.
Down. Set. Black 25.
Jones was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I got in touch with the team doctor, and apparently he's suffering from a sprained elbow. They're finishing taping him, and it appears that he should be ready to come back very soon. Dan, back to you.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Panthers are out in front, 7-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. The Saints, no surprise, find themselves in a tight defensive struggle. It's just impossible to gain much yardage out there. Can anybody do it and forge ahead in the second half? We'll start this one off late in the first quarter. Travaris Tillman is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Panthers late in the second quarter, ball at the 43-yard line. Jake Delhomme would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The 30-yard play that set up a Panther touchdown. Saints coming up on the end of the half, Saints behind by 7. Aaron Brooks connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Saints are down, but still in it, 7-0. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Steve Smith has taken over this game. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Panthers will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 7-0. Let's go down to the field. Carney boots the second half kickoff away. Smart decides to take it out of the end zone. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a lot of action in this one overall, but even though they're in good shape, a single score can turn it around. They have to stay focused here.
Let's go down to Susie Culber, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach John Fox took a moment to speak with me during halftime, and I asked him what he thought about the first half of the game. He said, "It was a great half. Both teams played hard." A man of few words, I guess. Back to you, guys.
Susie, thank you. Davis gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Davis carries it past scrimmage and picks up a couple.
Stephen Davis got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Lock him down! Lock him down!
Delhomme zips it to the left sideline, and they convert on third down.
Jake Delhomme is showing off some precision passing out there, Dan. Clearly, he's exploiting the short game so far, and he's got 94 yards and 1 touchdown.
First down, both wideouts to the right. Seidman goes in motion. Smith makes the catch on the right sideline, and that's good for 6.
Steve Smith took his lone defender to school on that last play, making the catch with relative ease.
Peter, yet another grab here in the third, and he's been working hard the whole game.
It's all about consistency, and he's been that today. What a player.
Davis gains 3 yards, and that brings up third down.
Mel Mitchell brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Davis gets the call again, and
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. Bring out the chains.
No first, baby, no first. No first, baby, no first.
First down, baby.
Man.
Yeah, baby, that's how we get it.
Coach Haslett is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Hey, we want to check.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
As we watch the replay here, look for where the ball is when he's tackled. Remember, all he needs is one knee to be down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Get in and get your hands up,
Sauerbrunn gets ready to punt this away. Sauerbrunn gets the ball and punts it away. Lewis fields the punt at the 14. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
Michael Lewis got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Saints send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Check goal, A3. Check goal, A3. Hut,
Dragged down at the 29.
Aaron Brooks saw nothing happening, so he decides to scramble for it.
And he turns in a pretty successful play there.
He's never more dangerous than when he improvises like that.
double tie. Double tie. Richter. Down.
McAllister gains 8 yards, and that brings up first down.
Deuce McAllister sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works. And the play works, too, as he surges across the line for a big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
McAllister gets the handoff and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 41.
Deuce McAllister has got a bunch of carries, and you can see by his chart here how his running performance breaks down. Mostly to the outside, and it's working okay, although I'd like to see him mix it up a little bit more. So far, he's got
46 yards on 14 carries.
Watch the counter. Watch the counter. Straight trip. Down.
Pathon goes in motion.
32.
Williams grabs the rope right side and gets past the markers for a first down.
Boo Williams had 3 guys covering him on this play, and he still made the catch. I don't know if it was a good effort by him or a bad one by the defense. It could have been both. Oh, it's hard to believe that play worked.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
Brooks throws a bullet, and it's complete at the 42. Finally dropped at the 38. That will bring up first down.
Jerome Pathon does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
First down from the eye. Horn snags the missile and gets past the markers for a first down.
Aaron Brooks gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
Again, a nice medium pass. He's been concentrating on those connections a lot today.
Yeah, it's a nice range. Gets you some good yards, but it's not so far out that you're not in total control of the situation.
Gash will lose a bunch here, and that brings up second down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Looks like his neck's hurting pretty bad.
You're gonna be all right. Just take it easy. Take it easy. I got some.
We're going backwards, Deuce. Raise it. Raise it. Stay back.
Pathon catches the heater left sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Yeah. Man, give me the ball again.
Come on, D. Big stop. Big stop. I got 2. Down.
Dominant pass, dominant run. A lot of firepower on the field here.
McAllister picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Time to make a play on the pass, D. No more good looks. Down.
McAllister gets the call on second down and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, see this right here? See this right here? Right here, baby. Right here.
This is a good call here, Dan. These short yardage plays are a lot harder than you think, but on this one, they tough it out on the ground and get everything they need.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than like that.
Yeah, nothing better than points, Dano.
Now the point after, and it's good.
Yeah. What I tell you? All day, me, all day. Come on now.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Carney rockets this one deep. Smart decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 19.
Rod Smart got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Panthers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 19-yard line. Delone throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
They're taping him up again, and they've told me that he will be ready to go back in later in the game. Dan?
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susan. Davis goes in motion. Muhammad reels in the football, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Machine Muhammad nabbed the football away from 3 defenders in his area. That's got to feel good.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. First down, 1 man back. Davis will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Darren Howard was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Smith hauls it in right side, and he picks up 9.
Jake Delhomme is checking off his receivers, finding the open man, and that's evident as you review the chart here. Note the short passes and how that's enabled him to rack up 130 yards and 1 touchdown.
Watch run, watch run.
Davis takes it for his 17th carry and picks up the first down.
Stephen Davis was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
A big gain on third, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
First down with the tight end right. Davis picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down. So 3 quarters in the books now, and we're all tied.
Fourth quarter, D. Let's put them out of their misery, baby.
Davis bulldozes right of center and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Stephen Davis had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Peter, that has to be tough to do. He used his weight to make the stop, and he did it against one of the most evasive players on the field.
You got to guess a direction in that situation, and he guessed right. That's instincts.
Poe didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Fakir Brown shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
Peter, the defense stood tall and forced the incompletion, but I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it was complete.
Fourth down either way, and in my opinion, too, a bad call.
Sauerbrunn lines up for the punt. Sauerbrunn takes the snap and punts it away. Catches it at the 10. Knocked out of bounds at the 17.
Michael Lewis didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
They're going air. They're going air. I see pass.
The Saints have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 17-yard line. Horn grabs the rope right side and is well past the markers for a first down.
Joe Horn has 3 guys on this play looking for the interception, but they don't get it. He says, "I'll take that, thank you very much." Oh, that's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
He's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
Jenkins gets the sack way back at the 26.
Chris Jenkins gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long ahead. Tillman hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Time to make a stand. Let's make a stand.
Shotgun, shotgun. Down. Set. 44.
Brooks unloads this one to the left end. It's caught at the 48. Chased down at the 50. It will be 1st down.
Aaron Brooks lived dangerously on that play with a pass into double coverage, but the throw was on target. What a pass.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle. He hasn't been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident to be throwing into where all the traffic is. He's daring the D to stop it.
McAllister gets the call on 1st down and searches for a hole. Tackled at the 46.
Bruce McAllister has had good success when taking it out past the tackles where he can find some room and turn on the Jets. He's doing his part, and look at the numbers here. So far, he's got
54 yards on 17 carries.
2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Single back. Single back.
McAllister goes in motion. Fields tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Brooks, come on, we need that 1st down.
Mark Fields held the face mask back there, but it was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
McAllister has his number called on 2nd down and takes it upfield. Tackled at the 34. 1st down.
Watch the pass. Here it comes. Watch the throw. Watch the throw. Down. Set.
Brooks throws a beauty to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Boo Williams chases down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
Let's go, baby. Don't let him get a step on you.
Down. We back. We back. 32.
McAllister picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, what's the plan?
Deuce McAllister got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Cash will get the handoff and heads left. Stopped at the 13.
Let's finish this series off strong, team.
Single back. Single back. Down. Set. Back. 44.
Gamble crushes him behind the line at the 17. It'll be 4th down.
What kind of crap was that?
Let's block this
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Carney kicks it from 34 yards. They take the lead.
Yeah, brother, yeah. I'm turning it on. I'm turning it on.
John Carney has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney booms a beauty here. Smart decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 25.
Rod Smart got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Panthers offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Cole goes in motion. DeLone throws a heater right sideline, and it's off, incomplete.
Ashley Ambrose manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan, and he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
First down with 3 receivers to the left. DeLone fires this one over the middle, and the reception's made at the 39. 30, eventually runs out at the 28. It will be first down.
Stephen Davis went to town on that baby, gets yards, gets the first, and eventually gets out of bounds.
What a play! A massive pickup and an obvious first down, Peter.
They weren't thinking first down as much as they were thinking touchdown on that baby.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Smith goes in motion. Davis carries it for the 21st time and gains about 3 yards. Second down with a split backfield. Davis will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down. Third down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Cole goes in motion. Catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Ricky Prohl took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
I think the short game is working for them, moving them forward a little at a time.
Yeah, just nickel and diming the D.
First down, both tight ends left. Davis takes it for his 23rd carry, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Bringing it all day. Rip down! Rip!
Davis gains 3 yards, and the clock will continue to run. Third down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive. DeLone throws this on the rope, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 15.
Jason Kraft does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Saints will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 55. The Panthers take their first timeout. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. McAllister gets the call again and heads wide left. Finally popped out of bounds at the 32. First down.
Tavares Tillman finally makes the play, but not in time. Let's have another look. Oh, yeah, gave up a lot of yards before forcing him out of bounds.
Another tackle, and it seems like we're always calling his name. What a hitting machine in the secondary.
He's definitely carrying his weight back there.
Backwards, Deuce. Liz. Down. Set.
Let's go, Saints! Convert it! Come on, convert it!
Yeah, you ain't got nothing on me. Win.
Well, there's a loss that'll bring up fourth down, Dan. And while it's a big play, the clock still ticks on. Another 40 seconds will roll off the clock here.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Saints come out on top 10-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Yeah, all right. That's right, baby. Woo-hoo! You did it. Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Saints stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll start this one off late in the third quarter. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister got the carry here, and he was able to break through. A 2-yard touchdown for the Saints. The Saints knotted up 7-all. Jake Delhomme would find his target on this one. Game tied 7-all. Aaron Brooks would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Stephen Davis ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. Panthers trailing 10-7. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister find an opening here, and he was off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Saints edge out a win 10-7. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister is on the sidelines with Susie Culver. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You really came up big, and you nosed them out in this nail-biter game. What gave you guys the edge today?
Yeah, from the moment I stepped on the field, man, no one was stopping me. I felt like to win this game for us, and that's what I did.
Chris, back to you.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.